When we have to take a flight, we usually just sit down and let things happen. However, there are a lot of interesting things that will help us to have a nicer trip. So here are 10 facts only flight attendants know.
Know before you go!
1. The Big Brother. You don't know the crew, but they may know a lot about you just by clicking a button. They use an app called Link to know all your previous reservations or likes. This is very useful if you ask for an upgrade during the boarding. Then they'll be able to attend you more efficiently. 2. International flights. In these flights, it's impossible your flight was late because of one of the crew members being late or not showing up. In these cases, they always have reserves who are waiting in the lounge to replace the other colleague if he couldn't arrive on time. So if your flight is late, at least you know it's not because of the crew. 3. Don't go to the bathroom before takeoff. If there's a delay on takeoff, just check the lights of the lavatory. Is it occupied? The pilot can't start the flight until everybody is seated. So next time you have to use the toilet, just wait until the plane is in the air. 4. The service. If you want a great service, choose your seat on the back of the plane. Flight attendants usually avoid most of the calls from the front seats because when they come back, a lot of people will be asking them things on their way. So this is definitely the best area. 5. Hygiene inside the plane. This is no secret at all. We all know they don't clean the plane as if it were their own home. They just take out the papers and things that are on the surface and wipe the whole plane with the same rag. The dirtiest areas being the tray tables, yes, where we eat, the seats, and of course the lavatory.
Oh man!
6. Share the flight with a non-dead. Here's the thing, the flight attendants aren't allowed to call time of death, so if the person next to you dies on the plane during flight, they would try to change him to another seat, or first class. Or if the plane is full, then they'll just cover them with a blanket and leave them sitting next to you. Nice company, isn't it? 7. Drinking on the plane. Forget about trying to save some money buying your own drinks at the airport shop to drink them inside the plane. They won't allow it. It's not because they want to charge you for the drinks, it's because if you buy them on the plane, they can know how much alcohol you're having and avoid problems. Or that's what they say. 8. Forget the plane water. Just think about it. Do you really think they clean the pipes or pots as they should? Have you ever seen a flight assistant or pilot bringing their own thermos bottle? Yeah, best not to take the risk and remain faithful to bottled water. 9. You can't open a door mid-flight. Were you ever afraid of someone trying to open the cabin door last time you were on a plane? Well, don't worry, because it's simply impossible to open a plane door during a flight because cabin pressure won't allow it. At a typical cruising altitude, up to 8 pounds of pressure are pushing against every square inch of the interior fuselage. That's over 1,100 pounds against each square foot of the door, says a pilot. 10. The shades. We all close the shades of a plane when we want to have a nap or the sun is too annoying. However, flight attendants don't really like it because in case of an emergency, they need to see the outside in order to check all the factors. They won't say anything though, because this only happens in case of emergencies, but it's always good to know. Do you know any other facts about flights that we missed on this list? Comment below.